happy Saturday! Welcome back firstly to the channel. So excited to have you here. First, very important step, you're gonna grab yourself a cup of tea once again like a good Ukrainian. Fun fact, both this mug and the shirt are actually from Ben's and my engagement weekend, so sweet memories there. But without further ado, let's go into the video. Please hit that like button if you have not yet subscribed to the community, but you are very interested in things all about confidence, you're interested in how do you overcome the challenges maybe with having a disability, or things about adoption. We cover all of that and just really your identity and embracing who you are on this channel. So by subscribing, you can stay up to date with that. Click that notification bell and that's gonna let you know that every Saturday, 7 a.m., a video is coming your way. And I can hardly believe that I'm sharing this because it happened fairly quickly thanks to all of you. But we've reached 100 subscribers! Yay! And I need to thank you so much. Oh, it was all because of you guys. So thank you so much. Thanks. This week's video is going to be super duper short and sweet because this is really a video about getting you to go into your heart, your mind, and really take some stock of some beliefs that you have. So before we get into the video too deep, I want to share that this question is a heart and mind preparation, if you will, for next week's video where we delve more into the hows of overcoming what I'm going to share today. Your assignment for this week is going to be to chew on this question. And the question that is going to be is, what is one negative belief you have about yourself? And you can just do one overall for the whole week. If you really want to get deep into it and take a heart x-ray, ultrasound, if you will, I would recommend taking this question and writing down one belief every single day. So by next week, you would have like 6 or 7 beliefs written down. And if you want to be even more bold and go another step further and really help maybe somebody else even in this community, I would encourage you to comment it below if that's something that you're comfortable with, or even just one of them. And next week we are going to delve into how do we work through those and how do we become more confident people? How do we become able to overcome those and really live? So many times we just want to go straight to the positive, which is completely understandable. We all want to feel great about ourselves. We want to be pumped up with self-confidence. We really want to feel like we're amazing and that we have all these potential and talents, which we all do. But usually you have to go inside and dig up, if you will, the not so nice parts of yourself, so that way you can replace those negative parts with something positive, with positive beliefs. So recently I've been getting a lot into Tony Robbins and his concepts of, processing your thinking and how do you control what you're allowing into your mind, how do you control what's guiding you and your beliefs and all of that. And I'll be definitely sharing more about that next week. But usually the first step before you can really have transformation is first of all to realize that there is something that's not right and pinpointing what is not right in your life, because you cannot fix something unless you acknowledge that there's first a problem. Think about it, if you're trying to lose weight, you first of all have to acknowledge, hey, I am not at the weight that I want to be. I don't feel good at this weight. I want to lose some weight so that way I get to a better place. Or for your finances, I do not feel good about being, say, $50,000 in debt. I want to not be in this position. But, or a relationship, hey, I am in a toxic location. You have to know that you're there in that relationship before you can move to a better relationship. So all of that to say is, first of all, you have got to recognize what negative belief you might be having. And once you pinpoint that, write them down, then you can start to work through them and weed them out of your life. And that's what your assignment is for this week. So very short and sweet, but I really want you to really take this seriously. Go deep. Like for real, go deep. And I'm gonna give 2 examples to try to maybe help some of you who are like, what does that even mean? For me, I'm gonna start with an easy one. I have always had this belief that I am not a runner. And I've always been like, I hate running, I will always hate running, I don't have the body for running, I can't breathe when I'm running, I don't do this whole running thing. But to be honest, I have never even given running a fair chance. So that is one belief that I have been having just about myself and my confidence and ability to run and to enjoy it. And I know, the ironic thing is I'm like, I love competitions. I love like winning like medals and stuff like that. It's just like fun for me to put myself into those challenges and see if I can do them. But with running, it's always just been a belief, I'm not a runner, and then I just don't even try. So that's on the lighter note. On a more deep note, one of the beliefs that I've had about myself is I'm not excellent at anything. Like I'm just average, mediocre at everything, but I'm not excellent at anything, and I'm never really going to be excellent at anything particular. I have some friends who are great in medicine. My husband's great in philosophy. I know, my mom is very great in the medical world. My dad's great in business. For me, I always felt like I was more of like a lady of all trades, if you will. So I had a lot of dabbling in a bunch of things, but I'm like, I feel like I'm not excellent at anything, and I have this feeling I'm never gonna be excellent at anything. And therefore, I'm just gonna be average, middle of the line, and not really be able to excel in any particular field. So that's kind of a negative belief that I have that's on a more deeper level. So I hope those two examples got you thinking on how this whole assignment works. But I encourage you, please take it seriously. And if you would love to, you can share them below. And that way we can all kind of do this challenge, exercise, homework together. And then this is going to put our hearts and minds in the right place for next week's video, where we talk about what are some actual strategies for becoming more confident. What is some key things we must have in our hearts, in our minds, if we are actually going to make a real change in this area. And I love quotes from inspiring people to sometimes remind us of truth. And I have two for you today that will hopefully help encourage you with this tough assignment that I'm giving you. And the first one is, it says, when we are aware of our weaknesses or negative tendencies, we open the opportunity to work on them. So I think that's very important. Recognizing there is something to be worked on allows us to then work on it. And then a second quote that I really like, let me see if I can find it right here, is this one. And it says, negativity in general is one of the things that hold people back. And you have to see what's holding you back to get away from it. And I think that, once again, really encapsulates what we're trying to talk about today, in the importance of you cannot get away from something that's negative in your life if you've actually never stopped and identified it as being negative, as holding you back, as that toxic belief system. Many times we have those weeds and they have just become so deep in our way of thinking that we don't even know that they're there, but yet they're so toxic. And that's when you, honestly, in many ways, you become a dangerous person to other people because you don't even recognize the toxicity inside of yourself. And so this is our chance to realize, hey, we all have a level of toxicity. We all do. As humans, it's human nature, So let's just accept that. Let's take a look, see what it actually is, and then next week we can examine that and really start to move away from that. And something I quickly want to share that's really, really exciting, and I'll leave a link about it in the description, is I do have a business plan that is part of, like I said, this whole YouTube channel and just my whole journey with everything. I love business. I currently am an Amazon seller, but that is more of a way of learning how to do business and learning about the e-commerce world. But it's always been my dream to have my own business and have that linked to donating a large part of it to, like I said, families who are adopting, especially children with disabilities, and to that organization in Ukraine that's helping orphans with life-saving surgeries. So if that is a business that you are really wanting to support me in and you would love to stay up to date on when that launches and goes live, I will leave a little email list that you can sign up to. I will not spam you, I promise. It's just going to be a way for me to let you know, in case you miss a video of that when it goes live, to let you know that it is launching. And it is a product that I'm hoping will be able to help a lot of people, and I'm just really, really excited about. It's still in the works, still in the creative process, still in the heart and mind, but it is slowly going to be built up, hopefully here within the next several months. So I just wanted to mention that as well. And if you want a little worksheet that you can keep track of all of these on, I will make a little form and I'll put that in the description, and that can actually be one of the ways that you'll be able to sign up for the newsletter as well about the business. But I think that little worksheet will just help keep you on track, and you can fill it out, you can keep on the computer, you can print it out, and that will be a little friendly reminder to do that daily self-examination.